Good morning from day 2. Last night was pretty rough. So I feel like, especially because we've been on the hard and haven't been sailing the last little bit, but also just kind of in general, it always takes us at least a day or two to kind of get into the groove of a passage. So last night it was pretty rough and we were both tired and we could not sleep, and it was raining and we didn't film at all because we were too focused on keeping the boat going. We made some cold brew ahead of time for this specific purpose. We have made it to the Gulf Stream and the conditions suck. And they're not that bad, but we were both a little seasick all night. But I'm feeling pretty good this morning, actually. So that's good. I'm gonna drink some coffee. Actually warming up. It was cold last night, but it's getting warm now.
It's just kind of unrelenting.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. It's just beating. It's a constant beating.
Yeah. This week's episode is sponsored by AG1. AG1 is a nutritional drink where you get vitamins and minerals and prebiotics and probiotics and superfoods and adaptogens and all kinds of really good stuff. And as you guys know, I have been on this super long health journey healing from all of my autoimmune issues. I got super sick and it really hurt my gut. I wasn't absorbing the nutrients I needed. It was making me really sick. I couldn't gain weight. It was a huge issue. I was exhausted all the time. And AG1 has been one of the most incremental and important things I've done to heal my gut after like figuring out the gluten allergy and to regain just like general health. Because if you can't absorb your nutrients, it's gonna make you sick in every way, and it really was. And I'm gaining weight. I have like really regular bowel movements, which is awkward to say, but so important, and it's just part of daily lives that we all deal with. And if it's not functioning right, you're not functioning right. And AG1 has just been amazing for that. And I'm super grateful, and I love that they sponsor us, and I love recommending it because it's a product I really believe in, especially because it is super easy and simple, and it's not some crazy fad or something that takes a lot of time or effort. It's just 8 ounces of water and a scoop of AG1 every day. That's it. So if you've been seeing the ads, you've been thinking about trying it, I recommend just doing it and see what you think. It is athleticgreens.com/expeditionevans. Go there, it'll get you started on your first order. You'll get a year's supply of vitamin D3 plus K2, which is a super important fat soluble vitamin. And you'll also get 5 free travel packs with your first order. We have a lot of really fun things coming for you really soon. So stay tuned for updates. Check on Patreon. We're gonna be talking there more about everything else. And yeah, love you guys. Enjoy the video. Here is the end of day 2. It's just been rough conditions. We haven't filmed a ton. We haven't done a ton. We've slept all day. We've just taken turns continuing to sleep all day because neither of us slept well last night, and we're both just seasick enough that sleeping is a very good remedy. So we've kind of been taking turns. Honestly, conditions aren't bad. The bad thing is that we're sailing upwind, so it's just uncomfortable. We're not heeled over. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we've been heeling over a lot, and it's kind of just incessant. Like, it just keeps going, and then you have to crawl all ridiculous to get anywhere. And we've been tethered in, wearing life jackets. Oh, it's just not super comfortable.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Is what it is. It's just tiring. Just existing right now in this passage is tiring.
I was cracking up so bad last night. You probably don't even know because you were so sleepy, seasicky.
Yeah.
But I wake up, Brett and I are both awake, and I look over, and there's a huge storm cloud coming right at us. And I'm like, that's gonna hit us. And Brett's like, no, I don't think so. I think we're gonna get in front of it. I'm like, and you're like barely awake.
I am.
I'm just like, okay. And then I immediately start putting everything away because we're about to get hit with rain.
She's like, we have less than 5 minutes. So I was like, maybe.
Oh, and he's like, will you grab the camera and vlog about it? And I'm like, I don't even look at him. I'm like, we don't have time. and so I didn't film anything, so I just put the camera where it was safe because we were about to get dumped on. The storm hits us and it's gusting over, it's sustained 30, gusting up to 35. That's significant weather. And Russ is like, okay, you got it? I was like...
I was so tired, I was like delirious.
He's like laying down, he's like, you got this, right? And then he's out. He was dead asleep for the whole storm. It was like 35 knots, huge swell. He's drenched asleep on the floor of the cockpit. I think that you were just so tired because of the scorpion sleep.
I think I definitely had to work through the poison.
Yeah, exactly.
Venom?
Venom, I think. So yeah, you were out.
I was out.
And normal Brett would never be out during a 35 knot storm. He would be like at the helm, you know?
Yeah, and it wasn't an option. I was like, I'm sleeping now. By the way, update on the foot. It's pretty much normal. I'm walking around just fine. Everything's normal. It's feels a little bit weird earlier in the day, like when I like clutch my toes and stuff. When I do this. But overall, pretty good. I'm surprised actually.
Okay, well, we're gonna watch a movie. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna make us popcorn for dinner. Hopefully, it's really rough seas, but I think popcorn sounds amazing.
Nice little salty snack.
I think that we have not had enough salt in our life yet today.
Everything in the boat is covered in salt. Like everything is just grimy. And you and the dogs, everything is just salty.
Yeah. That's a hard one to explain to non-sailors, and that's something I did not understand watching YouTube before we were sailing, is that on these passages, everything is like grimy, salty. Can you think of anything like a normal household would have as a comparison?
Like soap scum in the shower.
Yeah, but loose. Like
Yeah.
you'll slip on it if you're not careful.
Yeah.
And yeah, you'll walk out of the shower and have leaned on the wall and not realized it, and you've got scum all over your arm.
Yep.
That's a good analogy.
Not quite as gross because it's just salt, but
It feels gross though.
it does. Anyways, popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Hang on. A second ago, I'm upstairs, Jade's downstairs making popcorn, and I hear a scream. So I ran over and just see popcorn popping everywhere, all over the counter, the floor, the stove, on the stove, in the pan, on the pan, and Jade over here in the fetal position.
I don't even know how it got from there to there. The pan lid popped off, and when it did, it was seriously like the top of a blender. This hot oil coming out of the pan, getting me. And I'm trying to put the lid on, like, well, I can't get the lid on. So finally I evacuate the area because I'm getting just covered in hot oil. I turned the stove off as I went, and I'm like, I'll just let it pop. And then once everything's done popping, I'll come back in and clean up. But then I went back over to clean up, and I'm over here cleaning up, and this is it. Let me clean it up, okay? Just me trying to grab one item. You know why? Because the stove moved separately from the rest of the boat. That's why I couldn't get the lid on at the time. I'm trying to put the lid on, and the pan is moving. And there's popcorn going everywhere. And now we do not have popcorn. So I'm trying again. Did it. And it's only slightly burned. You excited for popcorn?
I am.
Would you like to tell us what's going on?
We're
That's not going to fall out, is it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we get like crazy amount of wind, it will. We're attempting Starlink while underway. We're just off Mexico. We're like kind of parallel with like Cancun. No, Cozumel. We're almost to Cozumel. But yeah, we put the satellite dish, little dishy out there, and we're gonna see if it'll work. We need to upload a video, so hopefully it does.
Plug it in, plug it in. You know, somebody was a good marketing and they made their jingle be part of the public consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did it not actually turn on when I clicked it?
Jade,
Yeah?
anything to say to the camera on the end of day 3?
You sounded so concerned. I thought something was wrong. No. Other than that, it just went by quick. I feel like these days are going fast. I slept a lot though. I think that might be a little bit why.
You slept a lot today.
Yeah.
It was calm enough that it was just good. It was easy sleep, so it was nice.
Yeah, I feel like it was sleep to kind of catch up.
Yeah.
To refill the coffers of sleep energy reserves.
Yeah, it was a good day though. We had good weather. We got Starlink
day.
set up and uploaded a video.
Starlink is really cool.
That was pretty slick.
But I had a little personal protest. I never took my phone off airplane mode. I never connected to it. Because my favorite part about Passages is not having internet access. So I never looked at anything online.
No. And now we're just settling in for the evening. Today is day 4, 5, 6? I don't remember. Hopefully the final day of our passage before we get to Key West. And today there is a wall of storm coming at us. So now we just buckle up for the ride. It is currently 7 a.m. I just finished with my kind of night shift. I still got my jacket on. I just untethered. Jade just came out. And yeah, this is gonna be good. The wind forecast isn't too bad. It's saying, you know, gusting like 30. So nothing crazy. But there has been a lot of lightning and that scares me. I do not like lightning. Ooh. The rain has begun. It's just starting to rain on me. But here we go. Welcome to almost Florida.
We'll run some company.
Thank you.
Show everybody else.
Yeah.
It's crazy comparing this storm coming at us compared to other storms. Like, we've been hit by storms before, we've been hit by squalls and like regular storms. But I feel like I understand so much more deeply now the meaning of cold front. Like, 'cause it's just a wall and it's just barreling at us.
Yep.
storms here. Can you get the Starlink down?
Yep.
The sun just rose, but the storm's coming over, and it's like it's sunset again. It's getting dark. Need you.
Coming.
What's up?
I just got turned, ready to go more into it.
Okay. We've got our main fully in because of the wind angle that it was a minute ago.
Yeah, that's good.
And we just reached the head sail. Let's boogie.
We check all the hatches are closed. I think I closed them last night, but
The wind really isn't anything we need to worry about too much. It's not that much wind. The biggest concern is lightning. Anything really bad's gonna happen. The bad thing would be getting struck by lightning. The wind is fine. Rain is fine. If you get wet, we'll dry off later. But lightning could do some damage. We've got this new mount. It's like a snorkel.
I can't show you without turning the camera.
See it?
Nope. Starting to actually rain. It was just sprinkling before, but now it's, see, rain.
They're big drops.
Yeah.
It's not raining a lot, but they're like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Remember how I said rain wasn't a problem? Or we said it was stable?
There's no way there's any of that.
Okay, I was saying I like the wires in these hooks. Also, you were yelling at me earlier and it makes me I was inside and you're like, and I was like, what? You're like, close the hatches! And I'm like, ooh. And I
Should have
realized
listened louder the first time.
I don't like getting yelled at. I never got yelled at growing up. My family, some families yell and some families don't. My family did not yell.
Same.
And so when Brett and I yell at each other because of necessity, it makes both of us very uncomfortable. We need to grow up and
Grow up.
stop acting like children. Do you have our treats? Penny, do you want a treat?
No treat.
No. She's not in.
She's just hiding from the rain. She's a smart girl.
Ready?
Yep, turn into it.
Yeah. Okay, head sail's now fully reefed. How fast are we going?
9.
Nice.
9.5. 10.
Sailing at 10 knots. Not uncomfortable. We are in the Gulf Stream, which helps with speed. And also is less than helpful when it comes to waves, because the Gulf Stream is just a powerful force.
Is with the head sail reefed like this, the general car is way too far aft. So the sail is just flapping around like crazy. So we need to turn into the wind, go up, and I have to pull the pin. We don't have a control line to move it forward and aft. So I need to go up and pull the pin and slide it forward manually. So you can come with me. look better?
Looks much better. Yeah, will you pull in the sheet from the other side?
Right on.
Much better.
It's calm enough now that I was able to discover a new feature of our boat. I'll need to wait for some wave for it to make it happen. It's amazing. Jade's making fun of me.
I'm laughing with you. I think it's really funny. I think it's funny how funny you think it is. The reason I think Brett referred to it as a feature and why he thought it was so cool and I was like not super impressed is because it's something that needs to be experienced in 4D, not 3D. You gotta feel the vibration with the sound.
That's right.
It makes it way more exciting.
It's a full body song.
Full body song?
Yeah. Your body's singing. Feel it.
That sounds like how I sing.
Hum back. Whoa. It's the song of the whales. We took advantage of the calmer part of the storm right now and put on our full bibs.
Much warmer.
Much warmer and drier.
And I put it on the right way.
The second time. She said the same thing.
Did you say that?
The second time? Yeah.
I keep trying to put this bib on with the zipper in the back. And Brett's like a wetsuit? And I was like, yeah, or like a dress. It's not uncommon for women's clothes to have zippers in the back. But it is very uncommon for men's clothes.
Yeah, pretty much the only men's clothes that have zippers is a jacket. Or like your zipper on your pants, which are both in the front.
Yeah.
The only thing I can even think of is a wetsuit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to remember that next time.
Wetsuit?
That is not like a wetsuit.
It's not a, this is not a wetsuit.
Yeah.
It's a dry suit. Dry suits are in the front.
Are they?
No, they're usually across your shoulder blades.
I wanted to go look at the speed and wind angle and everything. I shouldn't have. It wasn't worth the knowledge. Soaking wet.
This is pretty gnarly. A lot of wind and a lot of rain, but the waves, like the actual sea state, is actually really nice. All things considered, we're in the Gulf Stream, 30 knots of wind blowing, not against it, but like perpendicular to it. So far, not bad. It's very comfortable considering the conditions. So we'll take the little wind. It's pretty chill now. Sun came out, got some blue sky. The forecast still says that there's more coming, but that wasn't bad. So we'll see. I'm getting the internet booted back up so we can check and see if there's actually a lot more coming or if that was the bulk of it.
frozen.
I feel frozen.
I don't know what happened to Florida while we were gone. This is the first time we've held still for over a week.
That's how it feels. That's not acting. That's real life. Still wearing gloves.
Spinning. I feel really weird.
Rooster, thank you so much.
It's really weird to not be moving.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna be not seasick.
Yeah. But so the dogs. You guys, wake up! We made it! We made it!
I don't think we filmed it at all with them with their jackets on. It was so cold that everyone is wearing jackets.
Yeah, we had to break out our deep freeze clothes. We're doing some coast sail duties. Mandatory.
Nice catch.
He put my hand with the toy just now, but I don't think I could actually feel it. My hands are numb.